Hi, I'm QDC. What we're about to do today is Minicraft Hasegawa's F8-E Crusader. And this is a 1/72 scale. As you can well see, this is a very old kit. I think this is about over 20 years old. And I bought this from eBay. And the reason why I bought this old kit is because when I was a little kid, I actually played on a real F8 Crusader. Yes, I did. Believe it or not, I am not lying to you. When I was a kid growing up, there was an F8 Crusader, a real F8 Crusader, that was part of a playground set in my neighborhood park. And I was playing on this all day, basically most of the time when I was growing up as a kid. Here's a picture of that particular airplane in my neighborhood park. Take a look. So before we start building this kit, I want to take you to see the real F8 Crusader, which I went on the USS Hornet to see, and after that we're going to start building this kit. Let's go take a look inside this box. We have the wings, fuselage, the other fuselage, and the bombs, clear plastic part, decals, and the instruction sheet. I want to talk to you more about rescribing the panel lines. I just finished sanding the entire two halves of the fuselage smooth, and by doing that I've also sanded away the panel lines, and I need to rescribe them. What I have here is an old photo etch fret, and I'm going to use that as a straight edge, and right over here is a pin vise, and at the end of it is a ordinary sewing needle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the fret, using it as a straight edge, and place it where I need to rescribe the panel lines, and I carefully rescribe the lines back for each one that I sanded away. And already done one right here, and right here. Okay, so we built the model kit, and now it's time for me to show you what I think about this model kit so far. Take a look. This is the computer model kit after assembly, and it is a good model kit. I like the details, like the landing gear, and it just looks nice. I don't know why this kit is not being remanufactured again, because there's nothing wrong with this particular kit. The only reason why I think that it may not be remanufactured is because it has raised panel lines. But raised panel lines doesn't bother me. It is a good model kit, and if you're able to find this model kit, it's well worth for you to buy this particular kit. It's time for me to paint the model. It's time for me to paint my model. I already gave my entire model a coat of gray primer, and I painted inside the wheel wells and right on top in white. And now it's time for me to give pre-shading, painting all the panel lines with a black line. Now I'm going to use my airbrush and paint the entire model with the main color. I'm going to draw some panel lines. What I have in my hand is a black artist pen, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a straight black line along the panel lines, like so. And then with a damp Q-tip, I'm going to blend that into the model. I'm going to give my model some grime and also blend the model together by giving it a tint of brown. I'm going to protect my model by giving it a coat of Future Flow Wax. I'm going to do some pin washing. Alright, so we built the model kit, we painted it, we weathered it, and now it's time for me to show you what I think about this entire model kit from the beginning to the end. Take a look. This is the computer model kit after painting, and I am very impressed with my own work. I didn't think that this model kit would look as good as it is right now, because the model kit itself was really old, over 20 years old. Unlike the way I painted the entire model with different shades of gray, it really stands out. And there's something that I forgot to mention. When I
drew the panel lines with the artist's pen, I thought it was a little bit too stark. So I repainted each panel line to give it a little bit lighter effect. It's still there, but it's just more subtle. And there is one thing I did not like, and which is the decal. The decal, it's really old, and the technology back then isn't as good as it is today, and so there was some silvering that occurred. I used a product called Microset right here and Microsaw to have the decal adhere to the model better. These two products did a really good job, but it still did a perfect job. But I can't really blame the manufacturing because this is over 20 years old. But overall, I am very impressed.
That completes this model project. What you're about to see next is a video slideshow of the entire model plane. But before I go, as always, just because I put this video here on YouTube, it doesn't make me a model kit expert. I am not an expert. I'm just a regular guy just like you. I hope this video encouraged you to build a model kit of your own. Either it's a model tank, a model plane, a model train, or even an automobile. It doesn't matter. In the end, it's all about having fun. I'm QDC. Thanks for watching, and always, please, have a great day.